Hi, my name is Jose Singon Silagoy, and BSIT Tourist College student. Today, this discussion is all about how the process goes in digital forensics. So, after discussing the digital forensics or the process of digital forensics, we will also discuss the business continuity plan and the disaster recovery. What is digital forensics? A digital forensics, sometimes known as digital forensic science, is a branch of forensic science encompassing the recovery and investigation of material found in digital devices, often in relation to computer crime. The goal of digital forensics is to examine digital media in forensically sound manner with the aim of identifying, preserving, recovering, analyzing, and presenting facts and opinions about the digital information. The process, first it identifies, second it preserves, then collects, examine, analyze, present, and decide. The digital forensic process is recognized as scientific and forensic process used in digital forensic investigation. The goal of the process is to preserve any evidence in its most original form while performing a structured investigation by collecting, uh, identifying, and validating the digital information for the purpose of reconstructing past events. The process that will best practices will be the original image must be a bit level copy sector by sector to capture deleted files, slack spaces, and unallocated cluster. The original primary image, or should I say, the original image is called the primary image, which must be stored in a library. Investigators should only work for a copy of the primary image called the secondary image. This should be time-stamped to show when the evidence is collected. Before collecting the image to a new media, it is important to ensure the destination is sanitized. Business continuity and our business continuity planning. Business continuity is having a plan to deal with a major disruption like cyber attacks, floods. It deals with major disruption whereas disaster recovery is an organizational ability to recover from a disaster and or unexpected event and resume operation. There are 7 phases of a business continuity plan phase. So, business continuity plan phase is a complex arrangement of the critical processes that allow for continuation of business activities after an emergency. So, what are the 7? Uh, it develops a business continuity plan policy, should be a part of the overall integrated control framework. Conduct business impact analysis, inventory all key business processes, statement of impact threat analysis. Establish recovery targets, define recovery time objectives and recovery point objectives. Develop recovery and continuity strategies. Choose proper recovery sites and choose backup solutions. Test the recovery and continuity plans and procedures. It chooses appropriate test plans and tests regularly. Train personnel regularly, train individuals. And finally, periodically update and maintain the plan. Maintain strategies, plans, and procedures through periodic reviews and updates. Disaster recovery. Disaster recovery refers to an organization's ability to recover from a disaster and or an unexpected event and resume normal operations. Disaster recovery sites is a facility in an organization can use to recover and restore its technology, infrastructure, and operation when its primary data center becomes unavailable. It should be chosen on the basis of the recovery strategies. Your recovery point objective in your recovery time. Type of recovery sites. Cold sites. Cold disaster recovery site is the most simplistic type of disaster. It consists of elements to provide power and networking, the capability as well as cooling. Warm site. A warm site contains all the elements of a cold site, adding to them additionally elements including storage, hardware such as tape or disk drives, along with both servers and switches. Warm sites are ready to go. Hot sites. Hot site is a fully functional backup site that already has important data mirrored to it. After that, disaster recovery testing. It is the examination of each step in a disaster recovery as outlined in an organization business continuity disaster recovery or BCDR planning process. It should be done periodically. So, there are 5 types of recovery tests, uh, which are the document or paper tests, a walkthrough test, parallel test, a simulation, and finally a full cut over test. Always remember that while disaster recovery and business continuity are closely related, they are not actually the same thing. The key difference between the two is in their scope. That is all. Thank you.